Hi, good evening. It's Friday, September 9th, and it's time for another edition of my free pick segment right here on the OSGA YouTube channel. Be sure you subscribe to our channel. It's absolutely free, and you'll be notified immediately upon me posting any of these future sports betting videos. As long as you go into your settings and you hit the notifications button. I should clarify that because YouTube changed their policy for whatever. I don't know. They got their reasons. I just abide by the rules, folks. Again, that's the OSGA YouTube channel. I have a college football free selection here on Friday, October 9th. I've hit my last three college football free pick videos, and let's go for four in a row. I'm going to be taking a look at the Kansas State at TCU game. That game kicks off at 4 p.m. Eastern time in Dallas-Fort Worth area, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. Right now, as we speak, TCU is an 8.5-point home favorite. This line to me makes no sense, folks. And when that happens, when I say no sense, let me explain. Kansas State's coming off a upset win at Oklahoma 2 weeks ago, in which they were a 28-point underdog and rallied from a 21-point deficit late in the third quarter to knock off the then nationally ranked and number 9 Oklahoma Sooners. Then the following week, when they were set up for a letdown, which is last week, they host Texas Tech, and their senior quarterback, Skylar Thompson, gets hurt in the first quarter of that game. He's replaced by a true freshman, yet Kansas State, who was in the prime letdown spot, ends up beating Texas Tech 31-21 and covers the short point spread of -2.5. Now they go on the road against a 1-1 TCU team that now as a underdog of better than a touchdown. Yes, TCU knocked off Texas last week on the road, 33-31, upset as a 12-point underdog, but they've owned Texas since they've came into the Big 12. And you would think after a win like that against an in-state rival that has a bigger brand name than the TCU Horned Frogs, they'd be in for a prime letdown here. But the odds makers don't think so. So that raises my antenna. That they are definitely begging you to take Kansas State in this spot. And Skylar Thompson, by the way, got hurt in the first quarter last week. He's listed as probable to be the starter in this game. So it's not like this line has been escalated because you're going from a senior quarterback to a true freshman who, by the way, that true freshman Howard threw for 170 yards last week and held himself pretty accountable in terms of not hurting the team. If anything, he was an asset. So it's not like it's a big move, but it is a big move. A senior quarterback being available who's been part of your program for this many years in a game on the road, it's a big deal. You really didn't want a true freshman quarterback making his first start on the road if you're Kansas State. Now, TCU, they lost their Big 12 opener 37-34 to Iowa State at home. They were a 4.5-point underdog in that game, so they covered, and they gave Iowa State all they can handle. Now, Iowa State currently is a nationally ranked team, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I don't get caught up on all that stuff because I'm just out to beat the number. In any event, that's an Iowa State team that knocked off Oklahoma last week at home. So it's not a bad Iowa State team. They're 2-0. They did get upset in their opening game against UL Lafayette, but UL Lafayette's 3-0, and they're ranked in the top 25 right now. I know that for a fact. So, in any event, do you see where I'm going with this? Why is TCU such a sizable favorite in a game you would think would be evenly matched? Again, if you stop and figure, if this game was at Kansas State, right now, TCU would be anywhere from a 1 to a 2.5-point favorite on the road, according to the bookmakers. Look, I told you many times, you're not going to outsmart these guys when it comes to making a line. You got to think like a bookmaker, and that's what I'm doing in this situation. They're not that nice, folks. They're not that generous. They don't give money away. If they did, there'd be no sports books, there'd be no Las Vegas Strip, etc., etc., etc. I am going to take the TCU Horned Frogs at home on Saturday afternoon. That's a 4 o'clock start over the Kansas State Wildcats. Once again, TCU minus 8.5 over Kansas State. Just a friendly reminder, I am red hot right now. Look, I don't want to blow my own horn unless there's a reason to do so. And if I don't blow my own horn, nobody else is helping me in doing so except for my clients. But that's not their job to blow my horn. That's their job to pay me, and my job is to make them money. And that's exactly what I've been doing, okay? My combined college football and NFL selections, those are the pay selections, not these free picks that you're getting on these videos, are 25-7 with my last 32. That's documented by an independent source, sportscapping.com. There's 90 guys on that site or thereabouts. They get monitored at that site and sell picks at that site. And I'm ranked number 3 in the country right now as far as combined NFL and college football, going 27-14 this season. And that, folks, is after a 2-7 start to the year. Like I said, a 25-7 run. The last 3 Saturdays, how about 9-1 in college football? The NFL right now, a perfect 6-0 with my last 6 and 16-5 with my last 21. Tremendous streak I'm on right now. Take advantage of it, folks. Go to my website right now, rbwins.com. That's rbwins.com. I have 5, they make it 5 college football selections up for sale on Saturday. I have 3 more in the NFL on Sunday, all posted right now, ready to cash in, purchase, win, collect. That's rbwins.com. And folks, here's what I'll offer you as well. Rather than go in and buy several daily picks, why don't you invest in me in a 7-day or 30-day package? You get my personal guarantee, $149 for 7 days. That's it, $149 for 7 days. And guess what? If you're not making a profit at the end of that 7 days, I'm going to extend your subscription until you do. Same thing goes with my 30-day package, $4.99. If you're not making a subscription at the end of that 30 days, I am going to extend your subscription until I do. That should tell you something. That should tell you I'm confident in myself to make you a profit over the long haul. I will never, never ask you for money unless I've earned you money, unless I've earned your business. All you need to do is make that initial investment. And folks, like many have witnessed, even if you're a return subscriber, you renew, I'm going to give you the same guarantee. So you could take comfort in knowing that I'm not going to abandon you if we have a bad week or two, okay? And that's going to happen. Anybody who tells you they win all the time, you should hang the phone up on them. You should turn to another website, or you should turn the video off. Again, I'm Ross Benjamin of rbwins.com. Until tomorrow, God bless and good luck.